Hello folks, I hope all of you are doing very well these days. Now let me go into the video straight away. See, today we will be reviewing the 15th chapter in Swami Muktananda's book titled Play of Consciousness. And the heading given for this 15th chapter is Spontaneous Yogic Movements. That is, see, earlier also, while doing meditation, his body is assuming various shapes, but he was afraid of that. He was disturbed by that because he didn't know the reality. Whereas now, after reading many books, he understood that all these yogic postures are meant to take him in the Shakti path. That is meant to make him better and better in search of salvation. That is why he has given the heading as, instead of simply saying yogic movements, he has written spontaneous yogic movements. What do you mean by spontaneous? On its own it is happening. It is not that he is doing Hatha Yoga during his meditation. In his meditation, the body is assuming various postures like in Hatha Yoga and various mudras, and these are all called kriyas by him. Okay, so he says, now my practice of yoga started to progress very quickly. Because he is happy, he understood the truth, isn't it? So, three things had combined to bring this about. What is it? One is the divine Shakti path. Then the grace of a great Siddha, that is his Guru, and the burning desire to attain God. He has all the three. But he lacked one thing, that is the knowledge about the experiences and the yogic kriyas that happen after Shakti path. So once he is inducted into Shakti path by his Guru, now these things will happen. Okay, that he didn't know. So he was shocked, he was annoyed, he was agitated, he was troubled. Now he is very happy. So every day he is getting up at 3 o'clock and he is seeing the red aura. Then he is seeing some white oval shaped white color also along with that. But the white color will appear and disappear, appear, disappear. Okay, then after disappearance of the white oval shaped light, there will be only the red aura. The red aura will be there permanently. Okay, in his meditation he is able to see. Great joy. Okay, then because he is very happy, he is again doing the Guru Puja, Guru Om, worshipping his Guru. All those things are happening as usual. Okay, then he is explaining some more mudras, the same which he had already said, but he is explaining it very vividly in this chapter called Spontaneous Yogic Movements. What are the yogic movements? He is explaining. That is, his body is assuming Mula Bandha. You see, in Mahavatar Babaji's lineage, he taught Kriya Yoga. Okay, in Kriya Yoga, these three bandhas are occupying a very special place. That is Mula Bandham, Udyana Bandham, Jalendra Bandham. Since I have learnt these things under Kriya Yoga and since I am practicing, I am able to understand this in a better way. So I am telling you some points which are written here. But listening to these names of kriyas and bandhas, you don't search in Google and start doing by yourself. It's a dangerous thing. Okay, all these high level mudras and yogasanas, you have to learn it from a proper guru. Okay, and you learn this Hatha Yoga. See, if you are very old, like not very old, if you are above 60, you don't start learning yoga now. It is too late. You should have started it much earlier. Forget about it. You concentrate on your meditation. But youngsters can learn yoga and start practicing. But when you learn yoga, you have to learn it from whom are you learning is very important. Okay, don't simply see a board, yoga will be taught here. So don't simply go into that and start learning from anybody and everybody. It is wrong. The yoga teacher must be a trained teacher, trained properly by a yoga guru. See, for example, Isha Yoga is coming out, Isha Yoga is training many people, and it is giving the certificate. Okay, under the direct supervision of Sadguru, many people are learning and they are given the certificate. It is not a simple thing to come out with a certificate from Sadguru's hands. For so many years they stay there and they undergo rigorous practices. So if you learn from such a person, it is useful. See, you see a board, you go and inquire, you come to know that for 50 rupees they are teaching yoga, and you see a certified yoga teacher, she is or he is asking for 1000 rupees. Then you are comparing, your mind is comparing 1000, 50. Which is better? 50 is okay, I can go. Don't take such hasty decisions. You need not be only from Isha Yoga trained yoga teachers. It can be any yoga teacher, but he should have learnt it properly under the guidance of a yoga guru. But he should have practiced for so many years. He should have taught many people. He should have gathered enough experiences. Okay. Only from such a person you should learn. Otherwise, learning yoga and practicing yoga in the wrong way will do more harm to your body than good. Okay, so I am giving it as a word of caution. I learnt my yogasanas, Hatha Yoga, from Isha Yoga Center, from a branch of Isha Yoga Center which is functioning in Trivandrum. If you go to such places, they are authentic, you are confident. Okay, so learn from any teacher who is a real yoga teacher. That's all I can say. Okay, so in the Kriya Yoga, the three bandhas are very important: Moola Bandham, Udyana Bandham, and Jalendra Bandham. Okay, now when we practice these bandhas, what happens is, you see the prana, associated with prana, there are 5 vayus along with prana, apanan, udanan, samanan, viyanan, like that. Now each gas has a particular job. Prana is running all over the body, but apanan is running in the opposite direction. If prana is going up, apana is functioning down, but its function is also required for the body. In what way? Say, like pushing the waste, pushing the urine, pushing the stool out from the body is done if apana is working properly. Otherwise, it results in problems. Okay, now by doing this Moola Bandha, Muktananda says that along with the prana, apana is also trying to go up. And I had already told in one of my videos that our ultimate aim is to bring the energy upward. Okay, so these gases are also different forms of energies. So, but by saying that apana is also traveling along with prana in Sushumna or upward movement, doesn't mean that these people will get constipation. So don't go for any shortcut methods. Okay. Ultimate aim is to take all the energy in the upward movement. So this Moola Bandha is helping in that. Uddiyana Bandha. Uddiyana Bandha is pulling the stomach inside. Deeply you pull it inside. So what will happen? Your navel chakra is activated. You can even postpone your death by following Uddiyana Bandha. That's what he has written. Then Jalendra Bandha. Jalendra Bandha also like this. That is, the chin should touch the chest. Like this. Now, when you put the Jalendra Bandha, the air inside is getting locked. That is not coming out. Then no air is going out, going inside from outside. So, these are all various practices done to push the total energy in an upward movement. Okay, so all these three bandhas are very, very important, which helps in Kundalini rising and moving along the Sushumna along with the prana. Okay, but awakening of Kundalini and movement of Kundalini and all is not going to happen in 1 or 2 days. Okay, how many years it may take, I don't know, but some people have written there, some yogis have written that it will take, if you practice on a daily basis in a very sincere way, it will take 12 years, it seems. And also along with that, you need the intervention of your guru Guru's grace. You need it very badly for such things. Okay, that's why when you want to learn something like this, Hatha Yoga, Mudras and other things, learn it from a learned person. Okay, so these three bandhas he is telling, and then he is talking about Mahamudra. See, Mahamudra is also a part of Kriya Yoga. Now, his body is doing all these things. Okay, Mahamudra, Mahabandha, Mahaveda, Viparita Karani, Vajroli Mudra, all these mudras are happening on its own. And some of the advantages of this is the inertia, the laziness is dispelled. Okay, you see, this was the Mahamudra which forces Kundalini into the Sushumna along with the prana. Okay, along with the prana, Kundalini Shakti is also moving upward in the Sushumna Nadi. And because of that, what happens? Through Mahamudra, all the nadis are activated. All the 72,000 nadis are activated. The blocks in the nadis and chakras are removed. The dirt in the chakras is removed. That is by dirt, unwanted registrations. Okay, the blocks again. The blocks in the chakras are removed. The blocks in the nadis are removed. So the energy is free flowing. Aging is slowed down. The digestive fire. All of us have a fire within ourselves known as the Jadaragini. Agini means fire. So this Jadaragini is activated properly. See, if for example, a small thing, if Jadaragni is not working properly, digestion will not be proper. As simple as that. Okay, so there are so many asanas in Hatha Yoga by which these positive things can be initiated in our body. Okay, and not only that, because of Mahabandha Mudra, he says it sends the prana into the Sushumna. Okay, when we do Mahamudra, it is helping us to send the prana in the Sushumna Nadi. So as a result, it makes the body strong and the bones firm. Like that, he is going on explaining. And another thing is, when you do Nadi Shuddhi and Pranayama, there is difference between the two. When you do Pranayama, you hold the breath for some time. Okay, now, Kumbhaga. Now this Kumbhaga, there are two types. One is internal Kumbhaga, another one is external Kumbhaga. Now these Kumbhagas also help in pushing the Kundalini in the upward direction. And he also talks about the 3 knots in the Sushumna Nadi. There are 3 knots, one above the Mooladhara, the one above the Mooladhara, which is known as the Brahma Grandhi. Grandhi means knot in Sanskrit. So Brahma Grandhi. Then Vishnu Grandhi just above the Manipura, and just above the Ajna is the Rudra Grandhi. Now when Sushumna, when Kundalini is activated from Mooladhara, the Kundalini is, when it is awakened, it starts moving upwards. And as it is going, next to Mooladhara is the Swadhisthana. So when Swadhisthana chakra is activated because of the entry of Kundalini, when the Swadhisthana chakra is activated, the feelings and emotions are enhanced, especially the sexual desire. So now Muktananda understands that the sexual desire was very high in him for some time during the meditation, and that is because his Swadhisthana was activated. The chakra Swadhisthana was activated by the entry of Kundalini, and as the Kundalini is moving upwards, all the three Grandhis, all the three knots are burst open. Okay, this also I have already mentioned in one of my videos while talking about the introduction part of the astral body. Before explaining each and every chakra in different videos, I gave an introductory video. If you have not seen it, kindly see all these things. A set of videos on mind, a set of videos on chakras, a set of videos on meditation. All these things are highly valuable. Kindly refer to all these things again and again. See, in Lalita Sahasranamam, the Kundalini Devi, Kundalini Shakti is the Lalita Devi, and there are 8 Vagdevatas who are describing her beauty and her actions. And in Lalita Sahasranamam, it is mentioned like that: Mooladharaiga Nilaya Brahma Grandhi Vibedini. Vibedini means breaking open. So Mooladharam Bujaruda Brahma Grandhi Vibedini, Manipuran Darudida, Vishnu Grandhi Vibedini, Ajna Chakrala Ralandasta, Rudra Grandhi Vibedini. So all these 3 knots are broken, and the Kundalini Shakti is going up. Its main aim is to reach Sahasrara, because in Sahasrara, Sadasiva, Lord Shiva is meditating and waiting for the Kundalini Shakti to come. Okay, so these things are all, he is just touching upon those things. Okay, then you see, doing Sirasasana, practicing Sirasasana is very difficult, and his body is doing Sirasasana on its own. You see, that is the blessing from his Guru. That is the blessing from his awakened Kundalini. Okay, so like that he is telling some more mudras like Kechari Mudra, Kaka Mudra, then Shambhavi Mudra. Shambhavi Mudra, you can see in Mahavatar Babaji's photo, both the eyes are up. You can't see the black of the eye fully because it goes up. Only when you put the eyes on top here, only when you look like this, you will be able to see the Ajna Chakra. Okay, that is Shambhavi Mudra. So when the mind concentrates on the space between the eyebrows, one attains the stage of Atma Chaitanya, or consciousness of the self. You realize yourself. That is Atma Chaitanya. Because the Atma, it is said that the Atma is located in the pineal gland between the 2 hemispheres. I have explained those things while explaining Ajna Chakra. Yes. So kindly refer to those things. So like this, so many things are happening, but this time he is not at all perturbed. He is not at all agitated. He is totally relieved because he has learnt all these things from the book. And so he is doing, but this roaring like a lion is continuing. The roaring like a lion, it is continuing. And when he is roaring, the cows are tied with the rope, isn't it? The ropes are broken and the cows are running away. And dogs barked madly because they feel that, the dogs feel that some lion has come inside the village. So they are barking so badly, and people rush to my hut. They rush and come and see me creating noise like this. But now he is not bothered. He is not bothered about anything, because he knows that all these things are happening because of two things. One is because of the grace of his Guru, and number two is because of the grace of the Guru, his Kundalini Shakti is awakened. Okay. So he is doing a meditation 3 times a day, one at 3 o'clock in the morning, then 11 o'clock in the afternoon, and then from 7 to 9 in the evening. So like that, his meditation is going on steadily, but at times he is making zigzag movements on the ground like a snake. Sometimes he is hopping like a frog, and sometimes he is roaring like a tiger. But my mind was held spellbound. Now, no agitation in the mind. He is simply watching. He has already entered into a witness mode. He knows that these things are happening because his Kundalini is awakened. And so he is happily watching. Spellbound, watching the extraordinary inner moods of Goddess Chitti. That is CHITSHAKTI. That's why very aptly he has named his book, Hindi version, as CHITSHAKTI Vilas. Okay, and he is seeing the oval white light also steadily. Okay, and because of that, after seeing the oval white light, he is experiencing an unusual kind of sleep in the meditation. So that's also a new addition in his meditation. So he has realized the fact, and so he is happily doing his meditation, and he is getting lot of visions and new experiences. So by reading the book or by listening to the videos, we are also getting insights. All these things are normal. We might not have experienced till now, but it can happen. It can be the same, it can be different, totally different. But the ultimate truth is, when such scenes appear in our meditation, or if some bodily changes happen, don't become panicky, don't be afraid. Okay, be confident that your Guru has sent his grace, and so these things are happening. Like that you think. Okay, may God bless all of us to travel fast in the path of spirituality to attain mukti. May God bless all of you. Thank you.